vote chori, and vote chori. Basically, the vote theft. A phrase, a term that we have been listening since quite a month. Let's go ahead and understand. Are the allegations raised by the incumbent leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, against the Election Commission of India and in collaboration with the government of India, is it correct? So let's just demystify the facts, guys. Is the allegation raised by Rahul Gandhi really true or not? Can vote chori ever happen in India? Well, to begin with, I would like to just state this line. We live in two different worlds. One is realist, another one is idealist. If you want to stay happy, don't try to find idealism and realism and vice versa. Basically, do not try to find the realism and idealism as well, right? So keeping this term in our mind, let's go ahead and understand the facts. So technically, large-scale remote hacking of India's EVM is extremely difficult, given their offline design and the procedural safeguards. But, the word changes the whole story. But electoral manipulation, what political actors call as vote chori, can and has occurred by administrative, procedural, or the human means. Basically, the voter roll fraud, the booth capturing, the intimidation, the result collation, etc. So, technical terms, is vote chori possible? Well, the answer goes there, yes. But there are two basic aspects or two basic vectors that we need to discuss. Okay, so this is the technical as well as the non-technical vectors. We must be understanding these two vectors, these two elements, these two aspects separately. So let's go ahead and start with the technical facts about India's EVM and the VVPAT. VVPAT as in voter verifiable paper audit trail. Technically, the EVMs, as you can see the term, the phrase stand-alone architecture. Basically, they are neither connected to any internet, no Bluetooth, no network, nothing during the time period of voting. So, if anyone says that they have experienced that the votes, they were pressing the button on one side, but the vote was going on other side, that becomes technically impossible. But yes, everything comes with the exception. The tampering of the EVM during the casting of the vote is not possible. That's a but for sure guaranteed concept. What if the other angle? The EVMs, they are made in a way that they are, just working in the procedure that whatever button you press, doesn't matter, the vote will go in a different direction only. Simply speaking, in the manufacturing of the EVM only, if I am going ahead and inserting a bug or just sabotaging its systems, its circuits, then that is possible. Okay, so if we go ahead with the procedural understanding, during the casting of the vote, okay, no manipulation is possible, okay, if the EVM is not sabotaged during the manufacturing process. Remember this thing, guys. Okay, so it is a structure and architecture that is absolutely standalone. It's neither connected to any internet, no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, nothing like that. Okay, yes, the only condition is when the manufacturing was taking place of the one particular EVM, at that time only someone manipulated or sabotaged or fabricated its circuits. This is what the first term for the EVM is. Now, with regard to the Rahul Gandhi's claims, what Rahul Gandhi has stated and what CEC Ganeshwar Kumar has stated. Rahul Gandhi's statement in the elections of 2024 as well as many elections of 2025 in many states, okay, the election system that took place basically was manipulated because of the voter fraud, as in simply the political term vote chori. How? Many voters, they have been impersonified. There are many dead voters who are still alive into the voter roll. Is it possible? Well, if we go ahead once again with the procedural understanding, in case if the election commission has not done the systematic intensive revision throughout the country pan India, then such a mistake is highly possible. But let's understand the fact, guys. Vote chori is happening in India. It has happened just in the 2024 elections? No. It has happened in 2019 elections? No. It has happened from 1950s till the 2024 or 25 elections, what we have experienced. Vote chori is not a new phenomena. Well, I don't know how much true this statement is, as I'm yet to verify this thing. But just before this session, I was just watching a video where someone was claiming with a paper document that Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, who gained her Indian citizenship only in the year 1983 or 82, whatever, but the first vote she casted was in the year 1980. So once again, guys, let me just provide you the disclaimer. I don't know whether this claim was absolutely right or wrong. Okay, that a person who gained the citizen in the year 1983 or 1982 or 1984, whatever, how that citizen was able to cast his or her vote during the elections of 1980s. Right? So that this represents that yes, this malpractices or this malfunctioning of the machinery, electoral machinery, has happened since ages. It's not a new phenomena, right? Now, as per the CEC Gyaneshwar Kumar's statement, he asked Mr. Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, that okay, you provide us in written the affidavit and we will go ahead and will verify your claims. So CEC Ganesh Kumar sir has literally denied all the allegations raised by the leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. So where vote chori realistically happens, the practical vectors, technical as well as non-technical, both the aspects once again. So technical vectors, it says harder, but on the same side, possible under specific conditions, like the insider threats, the supply chain or hardware tampering, and yes, the local physical tampering, like booth capturing, coercion to the voters, etc. So, yes, hard, but possible, right? So, this is what the technical vectors tells us. The non-technical vectors, if we simply talk about. So, it says the administrative political vectors, more common and historically documented, not a new phenomena. Okay, historically documented as in they have been in experience by the Indian masses throughout the ages. And what are the things, what are the aspects through which we have experienced such a thing? Here we go. The voter list manipulation, that is inclusion or even exclusion, like the ghost voters, the wrongful deletion, inclusion of fictitious voters, etc. And then once again, booth capture and intimidation to the voters. And yes, once again, vote buying and inducement. And finally, counting and collation malpractices, basically administrative bias. Who are the people counting the votes? They are the humans only, just like you and me, just like us. Obviously, they might represent some bipartisanship, some biasness, some corruption. And this is where administrative, political, that is man-made loopholes into the biggest occasion of democracy becomes possible, that is during the elections, right? So let's conclude. Is vote chori possible? Yes, it is possible. But it's not like that it is happening just now. It has been documented historically. The EVMs, they can't be hacked during the time period of the casting of the votes. But before and after, it is possible. How? Before only, during the manufacturing time, I have sabotaged it, or post elections. Okay, I have just not given the actual calculation. I have just not given the actual figures. Right? So this is where the final thing comes in. The collation malpractices, the administrative bias, simply speaking, showing the bipartisanship. Right, everyone? So the allegations by Mr. Gandhi with regard to vote chori, well, technically that stands yes. But remember, guys, if this vote chori was this much easy, then a party which has gained power once would have never gone out of the power. Or a party which has gained power would have, gained power throughout the 28 states and 3 UTs with the legislative assemblies. Right? Vote chori, as we have already discussed this part, okay, it's possible, but quite hard. Right? and no political parties would be taking, or even the administrative machineries would be taking such a high level of risk to sabotage the biggest occasion of democracy. Right, everyone? So here are few questions related to the topic. The question number 1, which of the following is least likely to enable large-scale remote hacking of India's electronic voting machines, that is EVMs? So you've got 4 options. Please pause the video and look forward for the proper answer and comment into the comment section later on. Then we have got another question, question number 2. Under the RPA, that is the People's Representation Act of 1951, which of the following remedies is directly available to a defeated candidate who alleges malpractices which has affected the result? So once again, 4 options. Kindly pause the video and look forward for the correct answer and let us know into the comment section. And guys, if you are a serious UPSC CSE aspirant eyeing for the batches of 2026, so remember, the classes, they are going to commence from 20th of September. If you want to address yourself as an IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS officer of 2026 batch, right? Remember, for that, StudyIQ is providing you the GS Foundation P2I batches. Simply speaking, the Resolution Plus batch, where you will get 1000+ hours of live lectures, access to recorded lectures, teachers' personal class notes shared with you at the end of the session in the PDF format, 18 sets of printed books sent to you at your doorstep, 1:1 mentorship program, prelims test series, mains test series, interview guidance program, prelims residential program, as well as mains residential program, everything under one single subscription, that is known as the Resolution Plus batch. When it is commencing? It is commencing from 20th of September. And what is the price you need to pay? That is 26,999 rupees only, but you will get this discounted price only when you have applied this promo code, that is PRV Live. Okay, so guys, please apply this promo code, okay, PRV Live, and yes, never miss this opportunity. Okay, so in bolds and capitals, PRV Live, the price that you need to pay 26,999 only. So enroll yourself today and eliminate all the odds that would be coming between you and your success. And before you leave, guys, please hit the subscribe button of our channel, StudyIQ IAS English. Okay, and here is the Telegram channel, okay, where you can connect with me with regard to the classes, links, and the quizzes. Okay, everything is posted here daily on a perpetual note. So the name of the channel will be Praveen_StudyIQ. You can just type it or just scan the code. And yes, further, you can also connect with me on my Instagram, that is named as Praveen_Mishra_2107. But guys, hit the subscribe button and never miss an update from the channel. Bye bye, good day, take care, see you soon. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.